In this lesson, we are gonna be looking at how to set up our environment for the course. So the first thing that we would need would be an internet browser, and there are so many browsers out there that you can decide to use. We have the Safari, Firefox, Chrome, Edge, uh, Opera software that you can use. But for this course, I'll be using Google Chrome. So you can decide to choose whichever browser that you want, or you can just use Google Chrome just to follow me as we go along. Another software that we will need will be your code editor. And there are so many code editors out there, Node++, Komodo, Visual Studio Code, Atom, all of that. But again, for this course, I will be using Visual Studio Code. One of the reasons why, or the reasons why I would be using this is it has support for Mac, Linux, Windows, so you can just hit the ground running, no matter the platform that you are using. A second reason why I will be using this code is it has very good edit, build, and debug features, and you can basically use the IntelliSense code completion functionality to kind of help you to complete your codes. And it has really good debugging features that you can also use. And for support to version controlling such as Git, it also has uh, features that allows you to integrate that easily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go straight to the installation of Visual Studio Code, right? And so uh, we are gonna start from scratch and do it. So I'm gonna open up my Google Chrome browser right here. And the only thing you need to do is just search Visual Studio Code, right? Let's see what pops up. And the first option is normally what you need. So it's gonna be the code visualstudio.com. Just open the site up and you can see the download button right here for Windows, which is the platform that I'm using. You can also see that it has uh, Mac OS, Linux versions that you can use. But yes, we're gonna choose this, and then it's gonna download the link right here. So I'm gonna wait. It's about 60 megabytes. So I'm gonna wait for it to complete the download process, and then I'm gonna open it up. Yes, I'm gonna open this up. It's gonna take a while. Great, it opened on this screen. Okay, so we're gonna accept the agreement. Click next. Do we want to install it here? I guess so. If unless you have a specified location that you install your software, so you can just click next. Next again. I would like a desktop icon. You may also want these things. It depends on what you want. You can also just leave it at a default, but I'm gonna just click this and then I'm gonna click install and then wait for it to install. It usually takes some time, but we can ride this out. Right, so wait a couple of seconds to see. It's about to, it's pretty quick installation. So let's see. Okay, so the installation is done. We want to finish this up. And I have three screens, so sometimes I need to drag it to the screen that I'm capturing this video on. So just bear with me. Great. So yes, you can see it opens the Visual Studio Code up, right? So it has a neat interface, Uh, the first thing that you need to know about, and we would be going more into as we start building our uh, projects and as we start going into the code of this course, we would be learning more about the this code platform, right? So yes, so I'm just gonna just browse through a little bit of what we need to know about this. This file gives you the ability to add a new file, right? Create a new folder. In this, we don't have a project, we only have folders. So whatever files you need to be in your project, you have to put it in a folder. So it doesn't have any concept of a project like other these other code environments, right? So yes, so this on the left side, this Explorer simply allows you to explore your project or your folder object. So whatever you have in your folder, it gives it to you here. And then we also have a search, so you can basically search through your project, right, which is your folder content, and find the information that you seek. Now, this right here is for your Git. That's your version control, right? And then this button right here is a debug button for debugging purposes. And then we have your extensions, right? So you can basically install extensions to make this code editor better for you, right? So if you want extensions for maybe a Java uh, language, or you are doing something in Python and you need extensions to make the code editor work more better for you, to make your navigation and code completion and whatever better, you can come here and then see the extensions that you need, right? So yeah, so this is the basic features, but one more thing that I need to show you before we go is the terminal window, right? So if I click new terminal, down here is the terminal window. It opens it in the current folder directory, and you'll be using this a lot to kind of like start your projects and install and all that, right? So this will also come in handy. So if you have this installed, this is all that you need. The next section, we are going to talk about the course outline and what we are going to be doing in this course. So this everything we've done up until this point is just getting the fundamentals on a high level, not really any detailed, but just giving you a fundamental introduction to web, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and how to set up our environments for what is coming next. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.